Here one
Yes,
general point, Nirupama, general point.
sir.
What are the important tasks of a test engineer? Test engineer, general point. First one, understanding requirements. It is one of the important tasks, na, Srenira.
Yes.
Understanding requirements.
Yes.
If it is sequential model like V model, we use requirements. Requirements maybe any form. For example, in agile development, Sreniram,
Yes.
user stories. User stories is there na?
Yes, sir.
In agile development. In some for some projects, you can get use cases also.
Use cases.
Business scenarios. Use cases mean nothing but business scenarios. Business scenario means a transaction in between actor and system. Actor means user. Getting
Right. Yes.
actor and user. Use cases means business scenarios. Say use cases are an elaborated form of requirements. Getting the point?
Yes.
Detailed form of requirements. For some projects, you may get use cases. Use case means business scenario. A transaction between an actor and system. Actor means, actor is real
User.
time term. Actor means
User.
user. Suppose ATM machine. Actor insert ATM card. Then what is the system response? It asks PIN.
Username, password. Yes.
It asks PIN, not username, password in the
Yes. PIN. ATM PIN. Yes.
PIN. It asks for PIN. That is system response. Next user, next actor response enters PIN. Next
PIN.
system response validates that PIN and provides next instruction. Next user enters type of account, savings or current, etc. Next system validates that one. Next system, next response, next transaction, enter amount.
Enter the
Then
amount.
actor enters amount. That is the business scenario or use case. Getting?
Correct. Yes, sir.
If it is agile development methodology, nowadays most
Use
of
of
the
stories.
companies using agile development methodology. Agile development methodology for developing software projects, Nirupama, time taking, more manpower required, expensive, but still so many companies are preferring agile methodology instead of sequential software development models like waterfall models. Why? In agile development model methodology, success guarantee.
Delivery fast, sir.
Yeah.
Success guarantee. Delivery fast means not delivery fast, Srenira. In every iteration,
Better product.
customer interaction is there.
Right.
For every iteration, suppose 1,000 requirements are there. First, developers take 100 requirements and build a system. Next, then send to the customers. After getting customers feedback, they add 100 more. First, rectify the problems in first 100, then they add second 100. Every iteration. So, success guarantee na?
Yes, sir.
See.
Frequency changes are acceptable.
Frequent changes, that is one concept. But in every stage, user or customer interaction is there, isn't it?
Right. Yes, sir.
But in sequential development model, V model, after building the complete product only, customer interacts.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. This is one task, Nirupama. This is one task.
Yes, sir.
This is one task.
Yes, sir.
From this one, from this one, writing test cases. Before that, some subtopics are there, deriving test scenarios. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm writing important tasks, writing test cases, and collecting test data. Next, test execution. Next, what is the next task of software test engineer? Khan. Only Khan. After test execution, Khan not
Hello?
responding. Tell me, Khan.
Yeah, I forgot.
Forget. This is very core
Yeah,
LKG
sorry.
concept of software testers. That is LKG concept. Suman, after test execution.
Log the bug, sir.
See,
Log the bug.
if you find any deviation from expected, reporting defects.
Defects.
Next, after receiving new version of software or modified build, tracking defects. Okay, na? Tracking defects and conducting change related testing. Nirupama, what is change related testing?
If any changes,
Regression testing is called change related
Change
testing.
yeah.
Okay. Next, after getting confidence on the product, then test cycle closure. Okay. Test cycle closure. These are the important tasks in software testing, Nirupama, if it is manual
Yes, sir.
testing or automated testing.
Yes, sir.
Now, can you tell me, Srinira, here we can't compare or we can't compete these what is responsibilities. All responsibilities are important. We can't say user understanding requirements only important task, or reporting defects only important task, or test execution case writing test case is only important task. We can't say all are important.
Yes, correct.
But out of these responsibilities, which one is more important and that is mandatory for testing? More important and mandatory for testing.
Just writing test cases.
Writing test cases.
Test cases.
No. Suppose exploratory testing is there, na informal testing.
Okay.
In informal testing, we don't write test cases, na.
Ad hoc testing, you mean to say.
We don't write test cases, na.
Right, sir. So random testing.
Suppose lack of documentation or lack of time, we conduct informal testing. In informal testing, no understanding requirements, no writing test cases, only execution with previous experience-based testing.
Getting, sir.
Say in formal testing and informal testing, test execution is the mandatory task, isn't it?
Right, okay.
Okay, after test execution only you can get defects and you can track for defects. Sometimes you may postpone some defects, cosmetic defects. Say So sometimes developers may not solve all defects, Nirupama. They may postpone
Yes,
for
sir.
next release.
Yes, sir.
But which one is test execution? Na?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Test execution is more powerful job responsibility, more powerful responsibility of a software tester Tangina. Any objection?
No, sir.
In formal testing, we write test cases. It is good practice. But in informal testing, we may not write test cases. No documentation. So no understanding requirements also. Suppose you are testing one e-commerce application, online shopping application, no documentation, no time. That time, suppose if company prefers informal testing, you have experience on e-commerce testing. You already did 4 or 5 projects. With your previous experience, you can just execute that application, login functionality, shopping cart, checkout process, etc. Guess, error guessing, getting?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Anyhow, in formal testing, Suman, in formal testing, writing
Yes, sir.
the cases is important. Okay.
Yes, sir.
In formal testing, writing